Yo, man, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Um, gonna get into tonight's slate. Kind of explain my lineup a little bit. Where's the value, bro? 6 times value. Let's get it. Yes, sir. All my picks, I'm looking for 6 times. That's how I give it up. Um, let's kind of look at the slate though. Gonna get into tonight's slate. Kind of explain my lineup a little bit. So you don't like LeBron because of his price? Exactly. Yep, Mamba. That's too much on a 3-game slate. I get it. You want those guys that can break the slate, but it's a lot of good players that can hit value. I could see a 300 night easy. Now I haven't been around because of a couple things. Last week was finals week. Got that out the way. Then I was exhausted. I had to give my shorty some time. And then I had a tough work weekend. But now I'm off. I'm off until weekend. So I'm gonna be live every day, breaking down these slates and doing what I do until the weekend at least. And we're gonna get that fire. Let's get into today's line because just looking at it, one might not love it. It was hard for me to put because certain plays I definitely wanted, and certain plays that I didn't definitely want. But I put aside my emotions and I looked at the stats and I looked at the not just the stats, but I looked at the just the numbers. I looked at the numbers and let's go through each game real quick. We got a half an hour. It's only 3 games. I think we could do that. Washington versus New Orleans. I don't really love anybody on the Washington. For me to have 2 people on Washington is not even like me. What really caught my attention is Otto Porter was ruled out. I don't even know who they're going to start. Let me see if any news about that comes in. But Mike Scott, I like a lot, man. I like Mike Scott a lot. He's been balling, and they're seeing that they have better. They have a better they have a better shot of winning with him, right? I think that's a valid statement. So hold on, let me get on these news so I don't get left behind. Because that's what happens when I do these live shows. I don't get that last minute news that I need. So, tomorrow we're gonna go back to the Spurs. Kawhi and Tony Parker out. Yes, I saw this. So, Mike Scott's been balling, man. We're looking for 6 times value. We need about mid-20s from him. He's averaging that over the last 10 games. The last 2 games, he showed some 30-point upside, and I'm thinking he's getting extra minutes because Otto is out. New Orleans kind of struggle on the wings. I think they're using him a lot on the wings today. Again, with Otto Porter being out, I think he'll get a lot of run. And then I asked myself, is it real? Is it fake? So I went back and I'm seeing whenever this guy gets at least 20 minutes. I mean, Utah, he struggled. Portland, he did well. Clippers. So Mike Scott might be reaching. The reason I took so long to come live is because I really had a hard time finalizing my lineup for today. I really didn't know where I wanted to go. I don't. This is what I love right here. This is the core of my lineup that I love, right? I feel like I need some Kevin Love in there. Definitely need some Kevin Love, so I got to consider that. And I'm never in love with Bradley Beal, so it's a dub for that, right? So then New Orleans, I love the bigs. I love attacking. I love attacking the Wizards with big. So I was looking at AD for 10K, but if I'm looking for 6 times value, he barely might scratch that 60-point mark, especially when the whole team is healthy. So I had to get off that because of that. I didn't really love it. I don't think that you hit the 6K. But I'm still riding with my Rondo Drew Holiday pair, especially in a good matchup there. It's not playing too much defense. Rondo has been kind of iffy, and people are coming off of him because of minutes and whatnot. But You see what Rondo does when he turns it on. 50-point upside, and I think he'll get back in the 30s today. I think Rondo is safe. And whenever you play Rondo, you just play Drew Holiday. I already made my case for that. I'm not gonna get too into that. We don't have too much time. All right. And that's it for that. That's it for that game. We got some people on the wings here that's worth some consideration. Some Etwan Moore, he continues to light it up. He just took a day off, and those days off can be very costly when you take risk on people like Etwan Moore. So I'm not willing to take the risk. I'm just off that. So Philly, Sacramento, we know that Embiid was a late scratch. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get back on some Holmes because I feel like Holmes is gonna be really chalky, and not having him and he has a big game can really cost me. So let's get back on some Holmes. I've been doing this all day, trying to just get a lineup in. I'm gonna get back on some Holmes. All right. But then that's pretty much it, man. I did initially like some Rocco. I love Rocco. I guess his friend just died and he's going through something. I think he could come out and have a big. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go back with my guts, man. My guts was telling me Rocco all day. Small forward is the hardest position to pick. So I'm gonna go back and get on some Rocco. Feel good about it. But other than that, Saric, I feel could be a trap today. I don't know why. I just don't feel like he's gonna have a good game. In 34 minutes, he had 30 points in a double-double. He only scored 13 real-life points. Yesterday, he scored how much? 27. He's taking 16 to 19 shots. It's hard. It's hard not to play Saric. Saric with no Embiid is like almost a sure thing. So you got to definitely consider some Saric. This is where I get stuck because it's hard, right? If anything, I'll take out. I'm good coming off Holmes. Yeah, I'm good leaving Holmes alone. I think that won't cost me too much. But Saric, I like Saric and Rocco combo. I think they both can turn it on. When was the last time? So Rocco turned it on the 15th, the 9th, and the 7th. The 15th, the 9th, and the 7th. Saric turned it on almost every night, right? The 15th, he turned it on. The 9th, he 6 times value. And he didn't play on the 7th. So I feel like they both can hit 6 times value. That's the meat of the offense for the team. We know that Ben Simmons doesn't really offer too much offense. He sets up the offense, and he's about rebounds and such, but he's not a scorer. His shots can be a little bit suspect. So I don't love Ben Simmons today. I do love Kufos, man. He's averaging 7 times value for his price, and that's the upside that we look for. He played his team 20 minutes, put up 29. If it's one thing I know about the Sixers is with no Embiid. Did Embiid play that game? I'm assuming he didn't because there's no way Kufos is going to put up them type of numbers in Embiid played. Oh, he did play. All right. But one thing about the Sixers is, especially with no Embiid, is that centers eat off of them. So I wanted to have every big possible combo from them, right? I went with Carly Stein. But I think that's what I'm going to do to make my lineup the way I need it. I'm going to come off Carly Stein. I'm going to get Kufos as my setter. Get the starters in there. Carly Stein coming off the bench could be a little bit volatile, okay? So I think this is where I'm at now, and this is starting to look better. I got Covington and Saric. I got Kufos and Randolph, and I got Rondo and Drew. All right, that's pretty stable right there. All right. Again, we know that attacking this team with the bigs. Now, this Sacramento team got a lot of value. There's no George Hill. So some Frank Mason, Temple, Bogdanovich. It's a lot of value that's residing within these little crevices, but I'm not going to go fishing for it, guys. I'm not going to do that to myself, all right? I'm just going to take the value that I have right here, and I'm going to go into this game. Milwaukee versus Cleveland. I do love Giannis over LeBron today. I love Giannis over LeBron today, guys. Yes, I do. But if I'm looking for 6 times value, that's almost 70 points I need, which is possible, but there's no upside to it. You want guys that can extend you over the upside, and I don't feel like anybody in this team gives me that possibility. So then I want to pivot over to the Cleveland side. There's this guy who's been just scorching this team, man. Kevin Love, in 30 minutes, 2 games, averaging 50. That's what we want today. We want about mid-40s from him. He can easily get you to mid-40s. He's going to grab tons of – he was 1 rebound aside from a double-double to get to mid-40s this last game. So outside of this, Utah could be tough. Atlanta should have had a better game, but I think he had just came back from injury, and he monitored his minutes. Today, I think they have to play him more because I think they need him more with Giannis out there and whatnot. So I think Kevin Love should be locked and going. I think, again, he's going to be so chalk that if he does well and you don't have him, you might be in trouble. All right? So then I'm left looking at 7K for a guard, and there's no guards that I want to play 7K for. It's really bad. You know what I mean? Something's telling me it's a Bledsoe kind of night. I want to believe it. But they're doing weird things with the guard rotation. I mean, he's getting the minutes, and it's Cleveland. I don't mind Bledsoe. I think this is my line, man. Rondo, Drew, Covington, Zach Randolph, Kufos. Now, if there's somebody for $37 that I like more than Kufos, I might take a shot at it. Let's see. Snell is playing. Temple, we know, can do his thing, but it's so iffy. And Kufos is like a short thing. In the last 10 games, he's averaging 7 times value. He's always going to get you there. He'll never disappoint you. I don't think at the end of the day, I'm going to say, oh, I had Kufos. What an idiot. All right. And I had a good feeling about Rondo. So the only thing is, you could probably upgrade Covington for 6,500. But the small forward position really sucks today. If you're not paying up for LeBron and Giannis or Ben Simmons, you're like left with overpaying for Middleton. Now, Middleton has a good matchup, granted, but 7.3 is too much for the guy. Yes, he went off a 51 game, but he lives in the 30s. I think he'll settle right back in the 30s tonight. I'm not big on him for that price. And then Reddick, and then maybe some Oubre with no Otto Porter if you want to take that risk. But I'm not risking too much. I've been losing quite a bit. Oubre's been living in the mid-20s. Let me play around with some Oubre at the 3 and see what that gets me. If I put Oubre at the 3, leaves me with 1,800. I could get somebody for 52. No, I can't touch Kufos. But I can upgrade this guy here, 785. We could upgrade Rondo and get Bledsoe and get Beal, but you know that I'm not a big playing on Beal. Just not big on Beal, man. I mean, Beal, yes, he's his value most nights, but just don't like playing the guy, man. I'm not really a big Bradley Beal Fernando. How much money would I have left though if I take out Bledsoe? 785. Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm just gonna stick with my guts with Covington right here. And that's a good lineup, man. It's nice and balanced. Everybody should hit value. I like it. I just gotta update a couple folks on Twitter. Then I'll talk with you guys. We could chop it up. You can tell me why you love it, why you hate it. I just got to make it available to the Twitter folks because a lot of them, when they can't make the live show, they get upset. They say, yo, bro, I didn't get it. Yeah, and I don't have any bench players here, do I? All starters. Love it. All starters in good spots. We like that. Let's get it out to the Twitter folks. My boy said you need some Sarich. Don't like Frank Mason. No, somebody asked if I like Frank Mason. It's too much reaching and risk. That's a GPP. Frank Mason's a good. Let me answer him. That's a good GPP play, but I'm a cash safe guy. Good GPP play. You know, every time I change my lineup, I end up kicking myself. But this one feels pretty good. Rondo, Drew, Covington, Zach Randolph, Costa Kufos, Bledsoe, Sarich, and Love. Yeah. Yup. Just send it. Hold on. Somebody mentioned Wade. I'm off the Dwayne Wade until I see the consistency that he showed. Oh, Dwayne Wade is out still? Oh, no, he's playing. Yeah, no Wade for me. No Wade for me. All right, let's get to the YouTube. We got 10 minutes to chop it up, guys. We got 10 minutes to chop it up. Mambo says, welcome back. I miss you guys, man. I miss you guys. You don't like Braun because of his price? Exactly. I think we spoke about that. I see you guys chopping it up quite a bit. Kevin Lovelock, I got him in the lineup. People will be on Rondo. Got Rondo in there. Got him. Is Sarich still in play with Booker in? Oh, Booker is playing now? If Booker's playing, I want some Booker. Talking about what? I think Booker's out for some time. I think something happened to his knees or something, didn't it? Nah, if Booker's in there, you gotta consider some Booker. Booker's ball. Nah, this Booker's out, man. Oh, he's been cleared. He's cleared to play. Hold up. Thanks for that, man. That's a good one. Booker in. What's Booker? Power forward center. I love Randolph. Yeah, let's come off Randolph for some Booker. Yeah, I love Booker, man. I love Booker. Booker's been doing well for them. Booker missed with a sprain and was also. When was this put out? Just now. 6/16. He made some expected improvement. He's now been given a green light to make his return and doesn't expect to have any sort. It's good time for the Sixers that Embiid will be missing. Oh yeah, I love Booker. Love Booker. Love Booker. Love Booker. I don't want Simmons though. I love Booker. Still, I need a power forward, a small forward I could trust. All signs are saying just play Middleton. It's looking like all signs are saying just play Middleton. I have to play Middleton. I didn't want to. I thought he was overpriced, but just the look of things is saying play Middleton. Booker. I'm not gonna go crazy for Booker. I'm gonna stick to my line, man. Booker make me not like Covington as much, if anything. But Covington could. Nah, I'm good. I'm sticking with my line, man. But yeah, I love Booker, man. If you can fit Booker in, go ahead. I'm sticking to my line. Fade in the top stats tonight. Only playing single entry. I agree. Cauley Stein or Redick? Cauley Stein. Sarich is definitely in play. And Oubre, I think, will be the highest owned players. I'm not big on Oubre. They're starting Oubre. I'm still not big on Oubre, especially starting. Sarich, bro, yes, love Sarich. With Rondo is triple double upside, and that price, people will be grabbing him up and trying to pay up. Covington, I'm really liking, bro. Yeah, I left Covington in there. I'm sticking. I like Booker, but it's not. I'm not gonna make one guy change my lineup that I just really put my thoughts into strongly. Sarich lock with no Embiid. Scott over Uber. Me too. I love Scott, man. I had Scott in my line initially. Love Scott, man. Scott over Uber. I'm 100% on that, Adam. 100%. You have a line with Middleton? That's my player of the night. Nah. I like Middleton. I don't love him for that price. MC1 got him locked. Yeah, I don't love him for that price. Scott is fine if you're predicting a blowout. No, Scott is gonna. Scott's don't need a blowout. He doesn't. Nelson over Rondo for GPP. Need to be different if you. I don't do DPPs, Adam. I'm not really big. I'm a big cash guy. My lineup advice mostly will win you in cash, man. I'm not really into the scratch off lottery GPP playing. Holiday sketchy. Nah, he's not sketchy. Holiday's legit. Holiday and Rondo. I don't got to come on here. You must be one of the new guys, Scotty. Whenever Rondo's playing, you play Drew Holiday. And that's it. It's been proven. It's a proven fact. Don't chase Mike Scott. Now, Mike Scott, good money, man. Trust. What about throwing some GPP lineups without Rondo? That's not a bad consideration. Take Covington out. He's not dogs and material. I mean, I'm gonna stick with my line. I don't want to. Every time I change my line, I kick myself about it. Saric is consistent. Yes. Stein is starting now. So who's not starting? Kufos? I'm good, man. I'm holding on to some Kufos for a little bit. Thoughts: Rondo, Nelson, James, Zebo, Kufos, Calderon, Middleton, Live. It looks decent. I mean, I don't hate it. Anyway, we can do LeBron Giannis line. Yes, but it's gonna be risky. It's gonna be risky. If you're talking some bench players in a blowout, you don't want to take that chance. I don't like to predict blowouts. I think that's a bad strategy when you're playing DFS. We've seen bad teams blow out really good teams, so you might want Brogdon instead of Bledsoe. Middleton already dropped 50 on Cleveland. Uber is trapped off. Rondo, Jameer. I look kidding me with this Jameer talk. Amir Johnson is starting. I know that. Where did I go just now? Uber off Rondo, Jameer eating his minutes. I won't say he's eating it. He's been taking a lot, but Rondo's been allowing that. See, what Rondo does is he's trying to be like a coach passive role, but I think tonight he could get out there, man. I think Rondo's good. Mason, Middleton, Oubre, Stein, Love. Mason, Middleton, Oubre, Stein, Love. Cousins. Yo, go AD over Cousins. Trust. If you're going to play Cousins, play AD, man. Rondo, Bogdan. I like the line, but put AD over Cousins. Get off Covington. He was in a great spot last night, but fell short on a back-to-back. Booker or Holmes? Booker. Holmes got the upside, but Booker more safe. Holmes will get into foul trouble and sit down. I like Booker. The fact that Booker's playing a lot makes me not even hate that I don't have Holmes. At one point, I was upset I didn't have Holmes because of the upside that he can offer and how chalky he would be. But now that they said Booker is in, I'm off Rome. Amir Johnson is starting. Yeah, I'm not big on that. No minutes restrictions either. Anyway, you can do it. Booker, Amir, or Holmes. Looking like the Suns' effery. Yeah, exactly. Look at Gortat's history against Boogie. He kills Boogie. I only have 5 minutes. But if somebody could bring up the numbers, that'd be great. Anyone on John? Nah, John Wall too expensive. No Booker, 12 minutes. Rondo, Holiday, Covington, Scott, Holmes, Middleton, Love, Bledsoe. That's not bad, man, but I like that. Holmes is the big to pick. All right. Saric and Booker, okay, a lot of power forward. Holmes will be played as center. Zebo might not play. Why is that? Why Zebo might not play? What are you talking about? Zebo might not play. Now he already got his rest on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. He good to go. Zebo gonna kill him. Yeah, crazy. Zebo's gonna kill tonight, man. Delhi's starting. I saw that, and I'm not interested. Reddick, no. Holiday, Beal, Covington, ABC, Kufos, Reddick, Scott. I love that. That's pretty good. Prodigy, run that. With Braun and Giannis, a GPP with Braun and Giannis. What about Jeff Green? Can we do a fun lineup with Braun and Giannis? Zebo starting with Stein. I'm not coming off Kufos. Oh, starting or not? Look, 19, 20. You know, wait, hold on. I got 4 minutes. All that news is killing me, man. Booker. Love Booker, man. I've been on Booker even from Brooklyn Nets. Just playing around my lineup a little bit, seeing if I can make something look better. I'm gonna leave it. If anything, Costa Kufos might, but he's 3K. He's gonna get minutes. I'm all right. I'm all right with my lineup. Y'all want a LeBron Giannis lineup? Let's check it out. LeBron Giannis. Point guard, you might have to run with some what I would say is safe. I don't know. That'll be hard. Fox, right? Let's go Fox. And then we can go that Bogdanovich kid here. And then for center, Show Carly Gortat's been doing against them. I guess he's been putting up numbers against them. And that is cheap for Gortat. And they're going to need Gortat. I'm not even thinking about that. Hold on. How much is... They're going to need Gortat today, guys. That size. They're not going to play around and put small people down there. They're going to need Gortat's size. The Gortat defense sucks. I'm not going there, but... Oh, for our lineup sakes. Damn, I'm messing up. We got... So let's go what we did. Messing up. We got like 2 minutes. LeBron, Giannis, De'Aaron Fox, Bogdanovich, and then for center, I would say go Gortat. Gortat to give you your best chance. Take Gortat, Booker, take all them dudes. Holmes, Booker, and then you got 68 to play with. You can do some Saric if you into that. But I like Gortat price better. I don't like Holmes too much. So go Gortat. I would probably say Gortat. And then we got what, 65. It's doable easily. It's very easy doable, easily done. You could go some Carly Stein getting the start. And then this last spot here, a lot of people like Frank Mason, I guess. It's doable. It's doable. It's definitely doable, man. It's definitely doable. Looking for a GPP with Brown. That's doable. They're trying to take you off Kufos because Zebo's starting. Yeah, I'm good though. I'm good. I'm holding on to Kufos. Kufos too cheap for 7 times. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Wall, Beal, Kelly Oubre, Kevin Love, Kufos, Holiday, Mike Scott, Rondo. I mean, if you're a Beal guy, that's a good lineup. I could have easily had a lineup like that. Wall 55 DK average in the last 4 games versus Pelicans. Yeah, and I see a lot of people love John Wall, but Rondo is not having it. Rondo plays defense. It's a different Pelicans team, man. Now Mason Fox might be starting. No Mason Fox might be hurting. Better save those lineup, boys. 30 seconds, yeah. Games are locked, yeah. My lineup's locked and loaded, man. I knew what I wanted. I kept to it. Kept with my gut. Every time I come off my gut, I regret it. And I put a lot of research tonight. A lot of research. Good luck, bro. A lot of research. Mason, Beal, Oubre. I don't love this one, Spencer. No, well, Booker coming in takes a lot away from Holmes, yo. Stick to your guns. Oh, y'all want to see the ownerships? Let's check out the ownerships before I get out of here. You know me, I'm in these GPPs. Look, top 5 wins, top 9 wins, top 5 wins. The boosters. That's what I'm doing light. Something light, nothing crazy tonight. It's a small doodle slate, but I think I got a good thing. Let's see, we gotta go to the I'm talking about ownership. How do I say this now? NBA live contest. Somebody showed me how to do this. View live contest. Here it goes. Let's look at the Sharks Nest. Let's look at the single entry. $12 John that I like to play. I didn't play it today. Let's check that out. Rondo 14%. Etwan Moore 22%. Wow. Ben Simmons highly owned. Kufo's not bad. Bogdanovich high on JJ Redick too high. That's how I know I'm gonna have a good night. People have Embiid. Embiid is 1.3%. Malachi Richardson. This got to be a shock. Look at his lineup. Wow. Savage 41%. AD 17%. Mike Scott 25%. I knew people were going to be on Mike Scott. Mike Scott's a good play. This is dumb. Makes Frank Mason 23%. That's why I'm so happy when I pick these balanced lineup. So balanced with people that can have all 6-time value. You're going to end up at the top of your tournament, guys. It is a proven strategy. Let's go see my specific contests with these little triple up. This is what people are doing in these tightly played cash contests, man. See what's going on in there. Mondo 14%, Drew 31, Covington. So I'm not the only one that was feeling Covington tonight. That's interesting. A lot of Covington Savage stacks. That's very interesting. 10%. Look at that. So a lot of people are thinking like I was thinking. That's interesting. I was pleased to look at that. Oubre 32%. Beal 32%. Everybody stacking Oubre and Beal. That's not a bad consideration. Somebody Hill. Oh, look, Kufos in this one is even higher on 20%. Wow. Low and Randolph. They don't love Zebo. You got to have both, man. You got to have both. Rashawn Holmes, 32% like I thought. And look at this. Nobody went with, what's his name at the last minute? Damn, I wish I would have had him because I know he's going to have a good one. Booker is who you want. How much people have Mike Scott here? I just saw his name. 24%. Interesting stuff. But I'm actually surprised by the high Covington orange. Because I was going to come off Covington. You see that? That last minute thing was going to kill me today. I was really about to come off Covington. And I didn't, which is good. It's pretty good. Rondo, Middleton, Redick, Mike Scott, Kevin Love, Mason, Anthony Davis. That's solid, Craig. I love it. I don't hate that. Not too many on Kufos. Rondo 21, Holiday 28, Covington. That's what I was saying. Covington, I was surprised because I thought I was really hitting something sneaky with Covington, but a lot of people seeing the Covington. I like that. I went with a LeBron Love line with Simmons. Got to be contrarian in the single entry GPP. I know everybody gonna have Bron and ABC. I don't have either one. That's the funny part. I'm not really big on that. All right, guys, I'm gonna watch these games and chill, man. So y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.